She using you? That might be the case. Sometimes a woman is going to be breaking no contact, and it could be from a private number, or she could have blocked you and then reached out just because that night she could have been lit, she could have been out. Maybe somebody that she normally calls, she couldn't call that time, or she was really thinking about you. Another reason can simply be that she wants to actually talk. She wants to work through things, but she doesn't want to go the easy route. Another thing I will be covering in this video today will definitely be what random stuff you'll receive, such as friend requests, such as maybe her friends reaching out and asking, hey, what have you been up to? Or asking you random questions, just like, are you taking this class still? Why is her friend doing that? Why is her other associates or members, family members, group members, whoever it is, talking to you, right? And then it's like, don't you think this information gets back to her in some way? Don't you think she's getting some sort of response? And let's even say some sort of satisfaction that, oh, does he even mention me? This is why I always tell you fellas, do not care. Like, she did you wrong or she didn't. She plays game or she didn't. Either or. If you know that it was for sure with her, there wouldn't be questions. So I'm saying it's not good enough if you see her now doing no contact or being indirect or not reaching out when she's already made mistakes. And then it's not fair if, let's say, you give her another chance. It could be the second time, not just the first, or it could be the third, and you're still getting these red flags, or you're still getting reasons why you must pull back. This all ties into this type of behavior that you'll see a woman going ahead and doing. Now I'm going to read this again because I've already done a part 1 of this video. I didn't want to read right away as I did in the other video, just due to facts of that video is the first version, and also a lot of y'all watched that and some of y'all told me to do a part 2. This is why I'm bringing it back. I will also in the future, just a heads up, definitely talk and read out what you guys have sent me, whether it's through a comment or through email, or even let you know some of the stories I hear. And of course, consultations are 100% confidential. So, you know, you don't have to worry about anything. And plus, a lot of times with consultations, sometimes those stories can be pretty similar to each other. So I feel like it's helpful for fellas just to get an idea of what's going on, or not to feel like they're alone, because you're really not. It's really down to how do you react afterwards, and also, do you want to actually change? Do you want to upgrade, or do you want a better life for you? Do you want to make sure you're not getting played? And so with consultations, not only am I there to help you, but I definitely want to support you in any way. And as I was saying, just be on the lookout for those videos where I'm going to be basically reacting and talking about what you guys are telling me or what I'm hearing. And then lastly, just quickly, don't forget, per usual, consultations and my website. It has all different formats of how you want to get what you want to get. So find what's suitable for you. I'm not going to break it down or give you what's on there. If you want to see, you can go see. And exclusive and content, if exclusive and explicit content, if you do want to see that as well, per usual, Patreon and YouTube membership. So let me just read this real quick for y'all. Some of y'all probably read it at this point. If you didn't, it's okay. So, has anybody who has broken up and blocked you by their ex, sorry, I need to catch your breath, been getting calls from private, unknown, no caller ID? I don't get them a lot, but once every blue moon. It's almost been 2 years since she broke up with me and been in no contact. Am I crazy for thinking this? Sorry, y'all. Am I crazy for thinking like this? Why the mind games? Question mark. So I really, for one, like this question. I feel like it's something that you have to ask. Why is she doing this type of behavior? And so, what do y'all think? Like, do you think that women play mind games just to play it? Do you feel like, oh, most women, or like, let's say a high 98%, that's extremely high, or maybe a 90% of women always play mind games? What's your experience also been like? Reflect, and also you can answer in the comment section. If you want to comment for a part 2 or want more videos like this, let me know. And so with that question, what has your experience really been like? Has it been majority of the time you have to deal with the mind games because of how her behavior is like? And with his question, why the mind games? That's a question I want y'all to ask yourself. Why the mind games? So one of the main reasons I've said in the beginning of the video is that she wants to get something out of you. So I can remember like it was yesterday, y'all, when I used to go out and I used to be with my girls. We used to have a good time. Different stuff you can do, whether it's going to be actually going to, like, let's say a lounge or a fun event, something like that. And then there's the option of maybe a girls' night, something like that, right? So when this happens, women talk, for one, about men in their lives, or men that were in their lives, or men that they would want to talk to again. These are just common topics that they bring up, right? So once they do this, the next steps is going to be kind of like a manifesting process. And I will bring this video back up. I just don't want to rush it. I'm going to break it down slowly because we are getting to the end, but I really want you to get this. So it's like a manifesting process, because women put literally like a guard up, in the sense of, don't do this. This is too vulnerable. This is making you look weak. This is giving you, let's say, an open heart, or a heart that is letting your guard completely down. It's not safe. I'm saying this is kind of her thought process. So since she has a limit of, let's say, for instance, don't directly contact him. Not to say a woman will never do it, but that's just going to be one of the common things, or she's going to push it away until how long she can. So as they're talking about you, and as she's just sitting on your mind, she's saying these things about you, the next steps will look like, how can I get back in contact with them? One aspect for sure can be that she might be like, oh, I need a ride, I need food, I need this sorts of access, or I need something that he has, or I want emotional support. Like, those things are very much common. You also have to be able to reflect back and be like, okay, well, she was a girl, or she was the woman that always asked for this, or she does have her weaknesses around this time, or she has a reputation of going out and then reaching out to call me. So it could be accidental, or it really could be actually on purpose. One last thing I want to close off with is, understand the process of the woman that you're dealing with, and then compare it to the common things and how things actually ended. If it was really ending on a serious note, maybe she's experienced and felt like, okay, this is not how I want things to forever be. And now she's like circling the block. The other thing I mentioned in the beginning of the video is the friend request, and just doing things where it's like you're still a part of her life. So those fake friend requests is her probably having a burner account and just wanting to really tap into what's happening with you. So I will bring this video back up. There's so much more I have to get into details of, even the last thing I've said with what type of pages you might see, or have you been private and you never seen this, so it's going to be most likely her, what type of discussions she's having, and why this friend of hers or family member or associate is reaching out to you, and things to just not fall for in general. Like, one basic one is saying something back to her, especially when you know she's no good for you, that sorts of stuff. I will definitely bring this video back up. As I said, let me know if you want a part 2. Thank y'all for watching, especially until the end. I love y'all, and y'all got this. Don't doubt yourself. And again, check out the links, see what's going to be suitable for you, get extra and exclusive content, and actually keep up with it by being a Patreon member or a YouTube member. That's it. Bye,
or
y'all.
if there's other stuff that you have going on, it could be about anything self-improvement, back to dating. Consultations are available for that. Book your consultation. Let's get on the line and talk about what's going on with you. Click that link after this video.
Sleep affirmations, so you could become that powerful man, and it is recorded in my voice, and I give you the strongest affirmations to overall become that man and subconsciously become powerful. So let's get into these books. Get a track woman you want and get her to miss you, along with secrets to winning her over, and it tells you about cold approaching. It tells you my personal stories, and if you're trying to up your game in the dating game, these books are going to be perfect for that, and you could get it all in a bundle deal. Make sure you click the link down below. Self-improving in the process. This is so serious. This is why I have a whole no contact guide and journal available. Y'all could go ahead and purchase it. If you need somewhere to start off, then you need all the breakdowns, all the insight, the information, and I have structure in there, help you, prompts, things that will tell you you got this, but it'll give you also reasons why. And I have stories in there that tells you why no contact has worked for people, all types of stuff. It's so detailed, y'all. That's how much information I made sure to put in there. Step up no contact, or if you need somewhere to start and you need something to help you, this is like me guiding you as you go through no contact. That's how I customized it for y'all. So you can check that out by clicking the link down below. See what you could do with no contact, how far you could do it. Just learn everything, have the guidance, and accountability partner. Although I'm not actually there, you'll feel that sense from this journal and guide.